All right, so another thing kind of worth noting, the specialty tools you will need for pen turning are the lathe, the tailstock with the live center. It's pretty standard on a lathe, but this cone is what they call a 60-degree cone, and it fits really well right in the end of this pen mandrel. So that cone is advised that you get. Another thing you'll need is a square off pen reamer is what they call this. And what it does is it lets you get the glue out of the inside of the barrel. That's not even the right size. So you buy these inner pieces that are multiple different sizes for each of the pen kits. And this is for a different pen because you can see it wobbles. But I need one that's a proper, and I have it over here. But then it goes in with the drill and trims this down and squares it up to the brass. So a pen reamer kit, and then the other thing is this pen mandrel. Unless you're doing specialty turning between bushings, but for the most part this pen mandrel works really well. So beyond just your lathe tools, these are between, I don't know, 25 and 40 bucks. This set is 20 to 30 depending on how many different inserts you get, because I've got them for every size pen there is. I've got them for cigar pens, I've got them for these apprentice kits, I've got them for 7mm kits, I've got them for bullet pens, I've got them for all kinds of different pens. So those are the specialty tools you need. I mean, wood turning is not cheap, but these prices for these things is not really prohibitive. You need to get them. Once you get them, you don't ever need to buy this again. Once you have a pen mandrel, unless you really mess up like I did and ruin it, you'll have a pen mandrel and it'll last forever. You just make sure you buy the pen mandrel with the right taper. Mine's MT2. Some of the smaller lathes have a MT1. And then this just goes in your drill bit to square off the blanks. Other people can square off the blanks using a sander or things like that, or building a sanding disc for your lathe, but I've found that just buying the right reamer, it works great, and you can use it over and over and over again. So long story short, there's a few specialty things you need. Sandpaper's all the same, nothing special about that. The pen finish is kind of specialty, but you can use different things. You could use an epoxy, you could use a CA glue, those are advanced finishes, or even if you wanted to just put boiled linseed on a pen or something, it'll give it a really good wood feel, or some varnish or stain is what they call it, to make your pens really look good. So those are the specialty tools you're going to need. I hope that helps. I'll have links to all of this stuff in the course description. Well, yeah, and I guess another one of the specialty products you'll need, not necessarily a specialty, but it's thick CA glue. Most of your super glue or cyanoacrylate glue comes really, really thin. So at a wood turning supply, you can get stuff that's thicker. Medium or thick is kind of what's best for gluing the pen tubes in. And it's readily available at a Woodcraft or a Rockler or even online. All right, well that wraps up the tools we need. Don't get intimidated by it. Just remember, once you buy most of this stuff, you'll have it and won't need to buy it again, and it'll work great for a long time.